My rating of Belgrade, maybe 3.9 out of 5. Now, if it were 10, it would probably be 7 stars. Because it's kind of dirty and a bit smelly too. But I think it was a good experience. So, next time, if we're in a village or city, as we are now, like this, well, we can experience what it's like. So, yeah.
It's day 10 of our trip and we have left Belgrade and are leaving Serbia off to Bulgaria, which is another country which I've never been to.
But Bulgaria, no, I've never been to, but I've always been very interested in Bulgaria because I looked at property there about 20 years ago.
That makes you sound really old.
How old am I? 37. Okay. Okay,
really
maybe the trial about 19 years ago. No, I was 27 then. But when I was about 20, I looked at property in Bulgaria.
17 years ago.
That's because I'm an early investor, guys. Excuse my collar. I don't know why it's up, but yesterday it was up because of the sunshine.
You're looking funky.
I'm looking like Eric Cantona today.
You're looking like a Scouser. So we are off. It's day 10. We're feeling refreshed. We've definitely realised that stopping.
Can I just share a little story with you? I have a friend back in Spain who lives in the town, and he always shares with me these stories this time of year when the fiestas go off. And there's fireworks at midnight, and then suddenly there's a concert.
Yeah, at midnight.
At midnight for 2 hours. So I'm like, yeah. Last night in the middle of Belgrade, suddenly there's like 10 minutes of fireworks, and it's not an exaggeration. I thought it was gunshots, but it was 10 minutes of fireworks, and then I thought I was in a nightmare. I had to actually pinch myself. Then there was a 2-hour singing fest. If that's what you want to call it, I do not know, but basically next time, but if you paid that person to sing next time, give me a call and I reckon I would do a better job.
Where they saw you coming as a tourist, it isn't. I can honestly say it's every single destination so far has been like, they look like tourists, let's see how much we can squeeze. We have had to ask for our change, we've had to pay the right money because they're happily counting out their own stuff. But you live and learn these things. We have learned a lot. We will do a video on what have we learned.
What you have to realise is they like to rip me off an extra €2 or €3, which, you know, is it worth the fight for?
No.
So, but, you know, you think, wow, I'm going to be embarrassed, you know, asking for €2 or €3.
Yeah.
Do that 20 times a day, that's €60, you know. Do it over 10 days, that's €600. Do it over 100 days, that's €6,000. Do it for a whole year, that's like nearly €20,000.
Oh, it's the calculator. So we haven't crossed the Serbian border yet. We haven't even hit Bulgaria, but we are sat in, okay, it's called Istanbul restaurant, but everything, all the signs have been Turkish since about 200 miles away, which for us is fine because we understand all of this, but the Turkish influences are alive and well. And if you're stopping on the road and you've not eaten here before, Gunun Kubasi is really good lentil soup. We definitely recommend that one, and it's healthy. Scott and Thea can't decide if they're in Turkey or not because they're having basically great Turkish food. Are you loving it? Can't wait to get to Turkey now. So it's the Serbian-Bulgarian border and it's mayhem. People walking all over the show. I'll tell you what, if you turn up and like us, you didn't get your vignette in time, you can buy your vignettes directly from there. But yeah, it's just people milling about all over the show. This is the leaving of Serbia, and then if you can see it all the way over there, it's the Republic of Bulgaria, which I wonder what happens in the middle. Are you in the no man's land? But anyhow, that's where we've got to go. There are nationalities of all types over here. On this motorway, which has been mainly empty, we've seen Germans and Swiss, and you can see French and the Nederlanders, and no Bulgarians.
But no Irish.
And no Irish. And this guy's going home. He's like, I can't be bothered. Queues are too long.
Get his number plate, please.
I'm trying to get his number plate. Get the number plate out the back of the car. No.
You got it?
There's the number plate. We'll be able to zoom in. Well, Mr. Scott managed to see the rather long, short arms of the law, who just dipped into our wallets and helped themselves to €20 or $20 and €10 for a speeding fine that did not actually
I
exist.
negotiate quite well.
Bulgarian police, if you're watching this, you should be disgusted in yourselves. You do not pull foreigners over, and you had the foreigners in front of us too. And then you issue us with a speeding fine and issue us with no paperwork and tell us €150 in the bank in Plovdiv. But if we happen to pay you, you'll give it us for what we gave you out of our wallets, which was all the money we had.
If I'm absolutely honest with you, Alexandra has always been Mrs. Law and Order.
I think it's a joke.
This is how it rocks and rolls.
Our Bulgarian exploits continue with thanks to Google Maps. We should be on the A8, but we're on the A1 original Sofia Plovdiv road. It has rerouted us for some inexplicable reason, and we are also Wi-Fi-less, so this is a fun adventure.
You don't need to worry.
But now, obviously, after our speeding thingamabob, we're behaving ourselves. Everyone seems to stick to the speed limit here. We know why. It's like they keep the hedges deliberately high as well, so you have no idea in the world where exactly you are. It's literally mile after mile after mile of greenery. This is the road to Plovdiv. Right now, I don't think he's far wrong.
This one.
Is this the road to Plovdiv? Don't you want to get fuel?
No.
Okay. No, I think really we need fuel there. This is a 60-kilometre road to Plovdiv. Our Google truck has broken down. I think it's actually turning around and going back. It's like, no, I've finally realised I've driven the wrong way. To the googly map action again. But a kind man has told us that he will show us the way to Plovdiv.
He probably wants $30.
No, I don't think he wants any dollars. Well, our kind new Bulgarian friends got us all the way to the one road that we missed on our Magical Mystery tour. Signage around here is scanned, and Google Maps, honestly not the best. So definitely check and recheck your routes if you are going to be driving around here. We are still on the A1, not the AA, unless the AA has disappeared and become the A1. We really don't know. But anyhow, we're on a quicker road than we were after our cart track experience. Plovdiv, Main Street. It's like a doll's house that needs some love and attention. It's 8 o'clock at night and it's completely dead. I don't want to starve to death.
Capital Sofia. Population East, 7 million. Official language Bulgarian. Popular girls name 11. Popular boys name Ivan. Famous foods yogurt Benitz.
Okay, slow down a little bit.
Our musical welcome to Plovdiv. Oh, just playing in the street. Oh, this is cute. This is the old town. They're very good.
It's loud!
You got all the cute little shops. And you can tell it's the old town because it's cobbled. So basically for your prices for euros, just halve it because it's 2 to 1, which means it's €6 for that burger. It's very cute. I know they create these streets in America because when we go to America we always see them done in like Boise, Idaho and stuff, but you can't really beat the real thing. It's very pretty. What do you think, Thea?
My tummy hurts.
I thought everything was shut and we couldn't find the restaurants about 20 minutes ago, so we ate. They were hiding the restaurants around the corner from us. It's literally wall to wall eateries, bars, everything. So yeah, so the reason we couldn't find anywhere to eat is because we're in the wrong part of town again, and the food looks really good. And the artwork around here is totally wild. There's very little graffiti in this whole place, I've noticed, but then you find these works of art. This whole house.
If I'm honest with
It's
you guys,
amazing.
after Serbia, I told Alexandra no more cities. But
And this is a
this is a
city.
real nice city.
If you guys like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like that video. Bye for now.